They were told to hold the bridge for 2 days. For 9 days, they held the northern end against an entire German army. This is the story of the 1st Airborne Division's impossible stand at Arnhem Bridge. Operation Market Garden, launched on September 17, 1944, was a bold Allied plan to end the war by Christmas. The British 1st Airborne Division, the famed Red Devils, was given the farthest and most critical objective: seize and hold the road bridge at Arnhem in the Netherlands. Isolated 64 miles behind enemy lines, they would be the tip of the spear. But from the outset, the plan unraveled. Most of the division landed too far from the bridge. Only Lieutenant Colonel John Frost's 2nd Battalion, reinforced by elements of other units, roughly 740 men in total, reached the northern ramp. They dug in among the houses and cellars, unaware that they faced the hardened veterans of the II SS Panzer Corps, resting and refitting in the area. The first German probes began on the evening of the 17th. By dawn, the battle was joined in earnest. The Paratroopers, armed with Lee-Enfield rifles, Sten guns, and a handful of Piat anti-tank weapons, faced a relentless onslaught. German 20mm flak guns, mounted on armored vehicles, shredded the brick buildings. 88mm shells from heavier artillery smashed through their positions. The Paratroopers targeted the thin upper decks of German armored vehicles with their 1.5 kilograms Piat bombs, setting them ablaze. They fought from room to ruined room, holding a perimeter just a few hundred meters wide. Resupply drops fell into German hands. The relieving ground forces, bogged down miles to the south, could not break through. Cut off, outnumbered, and outgunned, Frost's men held. They repulsed infantry assaults and destroyed tanks at point-blank range. By the 4th day, September 21st, with no ammunition, food, or water left, and with most men wounded, the final positions were overrun. Of the original force, only a handful escaped across the Rhine. The bridge, the objective they had held for so long, was finally in German hands. The strategic failure of Market Garden prolonged the war in Europe. Yet, the legacy of those 9 days is one of supreme valor. The 1st Airborne's stand at Arnhem Bridge became a time